Hi, Christine here again. Um, Couple things. I'm finally getting over this bad cold I had for like almost 2.5 weeks now. Still coughing up some phlegm, and with this diabetes type 2 I have and everything, it seems like it takes forever for me to get rid of just a little cold. Well, I don't know what it was. It was like a fever the first night, and then coughing, sneezing, and then just like tired in bed all the time, and now it's just coughing up this gook left, whatever I have left in here. But situation came up, not too much of just what had me thinking, and about trying to take my own advice that I gave to somebody earlier. Um, Let me just open this up, and because it's in Facebook, that it's a friend of my stepmom's. That was her daughter that just make this small so I can still record this. And she's not mentioning any names or anything for her privacy, but she posted that she had blood in her throat, and I was reading her statuses, and she's only 20 years old, and she looks like was diagnosed with having some kind of mass in her brain or a brain tumor or something, and they don't really know what's going on yet, but she's getting more tests done. And I told her, because she seemed like she was feeling down about it, I said, well, I hope you feel better. I told her I'm going through some tough, this is what exactly quoted what I had texted her, well, wrote her under her status in Facebook. I said, I hope you feel better. I'm going through some tough times too with my health, but I try not to let it get me too down. If it does, I'll scream and holler in a journal about it and or record myself about it, complaining on tape or whatever to myself. And I said, I'm kind of tired asking God why me, but it seems he keeps telling me over and over, why not you? It's not just you. Because everybody, suffers with the same shit. You ask why me, and later you realize, well, shit, it's not just me. And God's, I think God's the one that's telling me that. I'm not very religious, but I do believe there's a God, and I believe there's some kind of higher power, giving you to make sense of whatever you're going through and to help you with it. And then, I tell her I'm not so down anymore. Meditation seems to help too, or even a support group for what you're going through. Everyone has their own way of dealing with things, but try not to let it bring you down. I don't know you well, but it seems to me that you are a beautiful person inside and out, and she is really pretty. She looks like she could be a model. I mean, she's got a baby, she may be having some problems. Everybody has problems when they first get married and have a baby, and she's only 20, so, too fast, but, it happens. It happens for a reason, and every time something gets me down, and if I get too down about it, like missing my kids, or if I'm sick and I gotta get, I gotta get the surgery done soon because of the diabetes, I'm hoping it's the easy way out. I know I shouldn't think that, but I tried everything else, and it seems like the surgery, I'm not that overweight, but it seems like the surgery is the only way to work, and, I'm going to have to give up a lot of crap. I gotta have to give up my sodas, my pastas, and whatever, but it's a sacrifice I'll have to take, it's a part of life, and it will force me to eat better and eat healthier, and I really do not want to die a slow death from this diabetes shit, like losing a leg or losing an arm. I've seen that happen to my step uncle, he had a diabetic stroke, and it's not fun. He's still in, I don't know when he's going home or anything, but he's I don't want that to happen to me, and that kind of woke me up when I saw him. So I lost some weight. I lost about 10 to 15 pounds. I haven't weighed myself recently, but I was like 217 when I started in August, and last time I checked that was 200. So, but that was a month or so ago. But I don't know. It's just it doesn't just want to seem to get under that 199 mark or whatever anymore. Haven't been to the gym in 3 weeks because I've been sick and because of the weather and stuff, because I don't drive in the ice, and it's just, But anyway, I says, it's, Told her she was a beautiful person inside and out, and you have a lot to live for. And I told her you're still very young and have your whole life ahead of you. She's only 20. Again, I'm 36. No, 36 is not that old either, but still, I'm not getting any younger, and I gotta work on my shit too. And I told her, so don't worry and be happy. And I put a smiley face. So that's just some kind of shit I gotta heed to my own advice too. So I can't let it get me down. And I guess this is why I am recording this now, because every time I have a situation, I try to record it. Just look at it. I do it on YouTube, so in case anybody comes across it, if they're going through some problems or whatever, hopefully it will make them feel better. And just gotta sense up to it, and just, you can't go on that guilt trip, selfish trip. Why me? Why me? You're being selfish. It's not just you. It's not just you. It's everybody. Everybody has some sort of problems. I mean, when you're a kid, like when I was a kid growing up, I thought especially one of my best friends, parents and family, I thought they were the best family in the world. But later I found out, they have problems too. Some people are going through health problems, mental problems, other, alcohol, drug problems, whatever what may, or, grieving problems. I mean, just because it's not the same problem everybody's going through, everybody has problems. And the way I look at it, I said, when somebody tells me something about being normal, I just say, hey, there's no such thing as being normal. Everybody's, has the problem. Some people need medication for it, others don't. Some people need therapy for it, some people don't. I mean, some may be stronger than others, but whatever it is, if you believe in God, or whatever you call it, if you're an atheist and don't believe in God, if you believe in the destiny or fate thing, it's still the same thing. As I say, I have an open mind about everything. I mean, I'm not a very religious person. I don't go to church. But if I feel like reading a Bible, I'll read the Bible, I'll pray, I'll sing some heavenly tunes or whatever to make me feel a little better and make me feel in the mood, or I'll meditate, or, go to some Tai Chi classes in the gym and meditate that way with a bunch, just like kind of like a fellowship thing, everybody has their own thing. Music, if it's music, if it's fellowship with music that makes you happy. It doesn't have to be religious. It's just as long as you're getting together with somebody who you like to spend your time with and enjoy their company and have some fellowship with. It doesn't have to be Christian music. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be negative either, Maybe those negative, so-called negative people think that they're doing something positive in their lives, and that's their own thing. Everybody has their own thing to make them happy. And as long as, my thing is, as long as I'm not, I believe in karma, and as long as it's not, like, if I'm not doing any bad to anybody, then I feel like I'm in the okay zone, but I try not to do anything bad. But some people think, some people, again, may not agree on what you're good is good too. It could be bad for them, but what you believe is good could be bad for them. What you believe is bad could be good for them. It just depends on the person's, well, that's just me ranting, I don't know. But again, and she commented, oh, heart, you just made my day, heart, thank you, smiley face. I mean, I tried the best I could do, but it's just life, and life can be a biatch sometimes, you just gotta learn how to deal with it in your own way. There's so many things out there too, but it's hard to know what's gonna work for you. You just have to, I guess you just have to experiment with what works for you and what doesn't, and that's the thing, it's weird because I had a dream last night about dating, and I don't know why I had this particular dream, but it's like, even with dating, it's like, when you first date, you gotta try out out all these different people, and then people look at you like you're a whore or a gigolo or something, you know, and it's like, well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to try out so many different people before you find that right one that you're gonna stay with for the rest of your life, or how many years until something happens and you have to break up. But I mean, you know, it's you know, other people's opinions too. You just can't. That's another thing. You can't let it bother you too much, you know, because what you believe is what you believe, and it's not. Well, I don't know. But anyway, I just, on that note, I just wanted to say, well, whoever comes across this video, well, today's date is February 12th, 2013. Right now it's 3:46 p.m. And I guess peace out, and I guess Godspeed with you, and try not to or whatever, you know, let life get you down in this not so normal world.